Hello. So I'm going to try to get in an August 1st Zen Spread for Aries. Let's see. Mind, heart, body, soul. Mind, heart, body, soul. Mind, heart, body, soul. For Aries, for August. Let's see if we can get the whole month of August in one spread. I'm going to be using my Tarot Mocha deck. Mind, heart, body, soul. Mind, heart, body, soul. Air, water, earth, fire. Air, water, earth, fire. Mind, heart, body, soul. For Aries, for August 2017. Mind, heart, body, soul. Past, present, future. For Aries 2017. Aries, Aries, Aries 2017. August. Mind, heart, body, soul. Mind, heart, body, soul. The purpose of this spread is to gain clarity on your inner workings. This spread will give you a detailed description of what is going on inside of you and how to move forward constructively. Mind, heart, body, and soul. We have death reversed under the deck as our overall. In your mind, you have the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed. This can talk about not taking an offer, not being open to any offers, being closed off, or an offer not being accepted, and you being sad about that, or being depressed about it. Or if it was an offer that you refused, maybe you were breaking the chains and you're running free from it. Because the Eight of Swords is all about breaking chains and releasing fears and illusions that might hold you into a situation. I always call that the narcissist card, because that's what narcissists do. They keep you chained to a situation through fears and confusion and illusions, and, you know, they just mess with your mind so that you aren't able to, you know, free yourself. And that's in your thoughts, freeing yourself from this toxic situation. You might be sad about it, you might have your cup running out, or as a alternative to this, there might be an offer on the table and you might be overly happy about this. You are ecstatic about this. That is another view of the reversed cups. But then you could also be very, very incredibly trapped by your fears, by your illusions, by the things going on in your mind. So you might have an offer coming in this August, but either it's not going to make you happy and you are going to break free from it, or it's going to make you very, very happy, but you're going to feel restricted by your fears. There's another way to read this too. There could be an offer coming in, because this is upright. That's the base description of this card, the Four of Cups, whenever it's upright, is there is an offer presented, but you are not taking it. You're not interested in it. You just don't want it at all. There's an offer coming in, and you don't want it at all. It might make you overly happy. It might make you overly joyous. And you might break free from incredibly restrictive bindings. This might make you break free from something that was in your past that kept you trapped. So if you took this offer, perhaps maybe you will break free from something that was going on in the past. Baby girl, you're going to get burned if you keep doing that. She just wants my attention. Lord help us. Four of Cups. An offer that you do not want, or that somebody doesn't want. An offer that was rejected. The present moment is this Ace of Cups reversed. Either unhappiness and depression and sadness, or joy and an overflowing of, it might be selfishness, it might be ego when it's reversed like that, because this, when it's upright, is about self-love. And when it's reversed, it could be an overabundance of self-love. So it could be selfishness and ego. But then in your future is breaking free from all of these illusions and fears. Illusions, fears, and cutting thoughts in your mind. The stress in your mind. In your heart, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords reversed, and the Five of Wands. As a heart energy, this could be a person, an earth sign person, that you are looking back on. That's what I see here. You might be spying on them or gathering information about them. This person here is offering a pentacle. This person here is looking back on this other person. Maybe in your heart you were looking back on the past and this relationship with this person. And in your future, you're feeling very conflicted. And there's a lot of stress and anxiety going on. In the past, there might have been this person. In the present, there might be this energy of not being able to see the truth, not being able to get your truth out there, not being able to speak your truth. Maybe you haven't been able to communicate. I don't know why this thing is bothering me. It's horrible. But in your future is a very, very conflicted energy. It's just a lot of turmoil going on inside of you, inside of your heart. Body. In your body, we have the Two of Swords reversed, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Past, present, future. Lord help us. So, not being able to make a decision. It would be odd that you get this in your body section. Maybe these are the things that are affecting you and your body. These are the stressors that are affecting you, perhaps in a negative way. Maybe this is not being able to use your intuition, not being able to make a choice, not being able to feel, trying to block out your heart. Because this girl is crossing her arms over her heart in an effort to block out her heart and use her intuition, use her mind. And this is feeling like you are outside of a church and not able to go in. But then we have the 10 over here, and this is an ending of that pain, an ending of that situation with a new dawn. It might be the pinnacle of that pain, but still. So currently, maybe you aren't feeling your healthiest. You aren't feeling as connected to your body as you should be. You feel like you should have more of a connection, but you haven't been. But in your future is an ending to that situation. Maybe you've been blocking out a some sort of health issue. It can also be spiritual. Pentacles are about spirituality as well as material and health-wise. Maybe you have a health issue that you need to take care of, and you feel like you don't know where you should go to get that taken care of. You just don't know what's wrong. You don't know where you can go to get it taken care of. Maybe you're feeling overly stressed right now, and you don't know what to do. You just don't have any options. You don't know what to do. It could also be in your financial life. This is the earth element. This is about spirituality. This is about your body. This is about your material manifestations. But it is an ending. In your future is this ending. It's the pinnacle of the pain, but it's also the ending of it. It's kind of scary to say with death reversed over here. Maybe this is an ending that is taking an extremely long time for us to get through, Aries. We need to be over and done with it and move on to judgment, where we can have this new life and new rebirth. Soul. And just as I say that, I look at soul. And so soul has Judgment reversed, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Judgment reversed is about an ending or a rebirth that is taking a very long time to come in. Your soul is going for a rebirth that needs to happen. This is a major arcana and it needs to happen. This rebirth, this new life is waiting for us. It's just taking a very long time for it to happen. Maybe because we haven't been able to let go or stop looking back at a situation. It's hard not to look back. It is hard not to look back. But sometimes it's for the best that you don't. Even if it's compassionate, even if you want to know that the other person is going to be all right and that they're moving forward, it is hard to let go and move forward on your own without having to look back. But sometimes it's needed just for you to move on. In our present moment, with the soul, this can also be a new life that was supposed to start but didn't. Or it's taking a very long time. It should have started by now, but it hasn't. And in our present moment is the 5 of Swords. So you guys are fighting like we always do, you know, trying to fight the good fight. Whether using good tactics or bad, always fighting the good fight, right? So some harsh words might have been said. And although the truth was laid out and you said what you needed to say or someone else said what they needed to say, no one really won from that situation. It was just the truth of the situation and everybody had to walk away, you know, not really gaining from it. There was no gain from that truth. But you are progressing because we do have the 6 of Swords as our next step in the future. The 6 of Swords is about removing all of those painful words, removing all the painful thoughts, breaking free from it actually, with that up there in your mind, and moving forward into calmer waters. See, this is like the person in the river Styx almost. They've removed all of their swords from the water because the swords were making the river turbulent. And so they removed all of their harsh thoughts, harsh judgments, criticisms. They removed all of the painful, stressful thoughts from their emotions. And they put them up in the boat and they're moving on now so that they can like move across the water and get to this other, you know, possibly new life in a calm and serene way. Death reversed, all about a change that needs to happen. Whenever a major arcana comes up and it's reversed, it's something that needs to happen. It's being resisted against, or it needs to happen, and it's being slow about making that progress. It's always a life lesson that needs to be gone through. It needs to be learned that you need to push through, and it just isn't happening. Or it's taking a very long time. It could be your fault, it could not be your fault. It's either way. Feel it. Feel it. Take your harsh thoughts out of it and move forward, just like the 6 of Swords. It's what your soul is moving into in the future. Please, Lord, please help us, Aries. Please, Lord, Help us, Aries. Give us some advice for August 2017. Please, Lord, please. Advice for Aries for August 2017. The Lovers, a choice. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. I'm going to pull 4 cards. Mind, heart, body, and soul. 3 more cards, please. 3 more cards. Advice for Aries. For August 2017. Ace of Earth, inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. It's heart. Interesting. Body, the Star. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, on the right path. Healing, destiny. Beautiful card, beautiful card. And that is with the 10 of Swords, a healing energy, moving on from a harsh time into a more healing energy. Soul. The Magician. You're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. The Grand Manifestor. As above, so below. The Magician can only go so far, though. As above, so below. What you put your thoughts into, even if you will it very hard, whatever will be. And if God has a different plan for you, then you are not going to manifest what you hope to. Or if you manifest something that is not meant for you, you will learn a lesson from it. It will not make you happy. So be careful with that power, with the as above, so below power, the power of law of attraction. But it also means you do have control over yourself. What you manifest, what you will within yourself can take place. You are in control of your emotions. You are in control of all 4 elements of yourself. Some people don't like that. They don't like the knowledge that they have control, complete control over themselves. They like to lay responsibility down on other people for their actions, for their thoughts, and for what they do. You don't have control over the actions of other people. You don't have control over what might happen to you, as in a tower situation. The only thing you truly have control over is yourself. You have control over your reactions. You have control over your mind, your body, your heart, and your spirit. It might not seem like that sometimes, and it might be incredibly hard to understand and maintain control of everything. And it might not be needed sometimes. Sometimes you just need to let go and not control it so tightly. But it is true. You do have that control over yourself. But you need to love and accept yourself too. Because sometimes your emotions need to feel a certain way. Or sometimes you need to think about certain things. or sometimes your soul needs to guide you in a certain direction. And sometimes your body just can't handle all the stress that you're putting it through. So you have to love and accept your limitations. Love and accept yourself. Love and accept everything about you. And know how to balance all of those things. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Air, water, earth, and fire. That is one of the life lessons for Aries. They are the emperors. They are in control of all of those elements. And that is our life lesson path. We start out not thinking that we have the control, and we have to learn to be able to be in control. And through that control of ourselves, we can better control our lives and how we move through this life. But yeah, that was your reading, Aries. I hope you have a good August. Please keep the Emperor card in mind, along with the Empress card. Our other cards are the Fool and the Tower. But yeah, if you would like a personal reading for me, I can get more detailed information about your specific circumstance. My information is in the description. You can email me and we will set up a reading for you. All my prices are also in the description, along with what spreads I provide. I do love reading for people. I do love getting to know people and their unique circumstances, and I really, really love helping out people. So, if you are interested in having a reading from me, give me an email. And I hope you have a good August. Talk to you later.